apparently I double muted my microphone. Hello. I started to say hello. I'm like, I can't hear myself. This is bad. How we doing, chat? Hello, Meepo, Great Catch, and SP Camp. Today we are fishing. Preferably, you don't help. I mean, maybe you can. I don't really care. But if you end up fishing with me, you are not killing any of my mobs, just the same way you did last time. Because, I want my Magma Pillar Bestiaries, and I also want my chances at the books from them, because I don't have Pyroclasm 6. Yo. That's all that I need, though. And snails. But snails aren't actually all that hard. You guys want to see something crazy? So I showed this, or I talked about this while I was doing Brick Crit, I think. Trying to debate right now. If I make a Hephaestus souvenir. I think I do eventually. I think I'm just gonna... Okay. Actually, one second. What happens if I don't want to listen to that? Very different song. What is the secret chance on you? 28.24. How much is this? I'm not done starring my rod. Not yet. Not not to get the extra 1 secret chance that I would need. Or 0.6 secret chance that I would need. Wait, is this conditional? No. No, it is not. The dizzy. Hi. That is not a command in my chat, nor am I going for a die right now. I'm gonna try and yoink a Hephaestus souvenir off of somebody really quick. Oh. Let me in, let me in. Let me in. Oh. Let me in. Isn't text better? Well, I'm doing hotspot, so no. I need the secret your chance. Okay, I need to change this to that. And then I need to set up the loadout with the proper pet. Like, technically it is, right? But if I'm not getting 100% sea creature chance in the actual hotspot, there's not a reason for me to use something that's just gonna hurt me. Also, with a hermit crab, I'm pretty sure if I put that on it, I just wouldn't make stats. So, what the fuck is going on with this lobby? Why is it so laggy? Right, I was gonna show you guys something. So, the alpha update has brought in a bestiary reduction, right? Is there a dark mode? Can I? Cool. Right? Not the right screen, is it? Okay. So, here, we have all the bestiaries that are getting reduced, right? Got like Bat, Creeper, Enderman, and stuff. These are great. So I went through all these and figured out which ones I still needed. Which these are all great. And then I took all the ones that I still needed, like I said, and I put them in here. These are all the bestiaries for after the reductions that I'll still need. These are all the bestiaries collectively that I still need. Anything that's marked in green, I have done now. But looking at a lot of these, I should be max bestiary very soon in the grand scheme of things. Soon is very subjective, but things that like used to take way too fucking long are now going to be super quick. For example, down here, Spooky Festival, Scary Jerry's, previously like 750, now 250. Means I need 72 more kills instead of 500 or 600. So yeah, we're going to have a lot of shit done soon. It's going to be fun. What is going on? Nope. Yeah, I think it's good. I mean, there's certain ones that I think were... What the actual fuck just happened to me? What was that? I'm dead. They just killed... I'm not crazy, right? I am. You're a bitch, so I don't believe you. You're crazy, though? Okay, fine. So the notification go live and was curious about my follower. Just astounded. I feel old, which makes you ancient. I'm 21 years old. Not that old. Friends with several people that are significantly older than me. Can you not? I did not ask to be stood next to. That's loud. That's the sound that I need to figure out. Unironically gonna use this. Generic extinguished fire. That was so loud last night, and I couldn't figure out what it was, and it, like, stopped me from fishing for a little bit. Is the server having, like, a very large moment? That tentacle armor? I think this is, yeah. Yep. Has been for 2 hours. Hmm. Yeah. Fair, I guess. Wrong sack. I want to look in this one. Oh my god, I could make one book. I think. Or one orb. Pretty good, actually. Oh, recipe magma. Where's the silver magma fish? Get it. Do you agree with what Fly said? Who the fuck is Fly? Do you mean fire? Yeah. Sort of. I mean, there certainly should be something at the beginning of the game that makes you decent money. And I think that should be hunting. And I think it's good. But I agree with him that it is fucking wild that you can get to, like, a relatively comparable level to some, like, later mid-game, early late-game money-making methods immediately. Now, at least in the sense of hunting, those money-making methods are fueled by player economy and not inflation. But he's not wrong. It is a bit much. For sure. Dude, they are blasting music downstairs. Holy shit. Think Taurus might make it worse? I mean, every new update's gonna make things worse initially. Like, it's not... There's gonna be a lot of money to be made with the hunting shards as soon as it releases. I'm not gonna take advantage of it probably at all, but it will be there. Probably not doing combat for a minute. So let me do this. Where's my other one? My other EXP share is not... Oh! Finish the Baby Yeti. Okay. So I could probably chuck one on... Is that flying fish in here? Put it on that ammonite, I think. And then take off this one. If you guys are able to hear the people downstairs blasting music, please let me know, because they did tell me that I can tell them to turn it down a little bit. They moved in like a couple days ago, and I haven't had any issues with it, but if it becomes like something that you can hear on stream, that does become an issue with both my audio on stream and also videos in the future. Anyway, this should fix itself. It realistically shouldn't be coming through, though. My microphone's pretty good at not picking up everything. A lot of songs that I've wanted to add. Hello, Rice. This is kind of bad. Don't call me that, but I am fine. Rice, I feel like I've had to tell you several times not to call me things that are awkward, you know? I think we just need to lock in a bit on that. I don't believe you have ill intentions, but... put a cap on it. Yeah, no, this is awkward. Yeah. With how the server is acting right now, I'm maybe just considering going and being like, hey, maybe Nucleus runs... maybe grinding for Jade Die was a better idea. Like, this is... I need the bestiary, but... what the fuck is happening? And, okay, so I said server-wide earlier. I don't mean just, like, Crimson Isle lobbies. Is it, like, actually server-wide? Oh, this is just fucking wrong. What do you mean the public API response time is 25 milliseconds? You fucking... what? You're wrong! What do you think about the healing stuff? Hasn't caused me any issues. But I am significantly more progressed than the average player, so I don't have any real opinions on it. If Pokemon did get away with the whole patent for capturing monsters and balls, then the whole Taurus Canyon update would have been scrapped. They did get away with it. Right? Oh, they did not. Oh, shit. I thought they got it because of the... I thought that Power changed that because of that. Okay, I could be wrong. What in the fuck am I listening to? I don't remember this part. You get whichever one is going to benefit you more for whatever you do. Therm will benefit you for dungeons. Hype will benefit you for other reasons. I don't know if I can fish right now. Like... Now I just feel stupid. What the fuck is happening? I might. Genuinely. I have a bunch of stuff for him. I bought him because I told Emma to just steal me for nucleus runs because I need them. But, like, this is fucking ridiculous. Like, I bought 160 runs worth of shit. Like, I... That happened? What do you mean? Because, like, I asked Emma... Or, no. Emma offered to let me borrow her stuff, right? This is not my armor. This is her armor. And I'm using her fishing pet. This... I pressed a button 5 seconds ago to open up menus. Like, this is horrendous. I'm not even certain that I would want to do nucleus runs, to be frank. Like, Like, this is horrible. That's what you mean? Yeah. Apparently it's server. But there is nothing that indicates that it is server right now. Right? In fact, their public API response time as of... wait, hang on! They haven't had a public API response in fucking 20 minutes? No, it's not just my server. It's every Crimson Isle lobby I've been in the entire fucking time. Like, this is the one thing I wanted to do. My lobby isn't awful. You can hear me. Okay, great. That's... I'm gonna freak the... I wanted to finish Magma Pillars, dude. This is an entirely separate lobby, right? Different hotspot. It's just bad. Okay, but Seared, TPS is not your thing. That's not really... Not how... TPS is the server itself. Quit saying your TPS. The servers, all of them have been. This is not your fault. Don't say your TPS. Get that. Understand this, please. Can't... This is dumb. I'm gonna, like... Put me back in ZJ's lobby. Here, chat. Hang on. At least, oh, I'm gonna cry. But there was this moment earlier. ZJ was in my lobby while I was taking a shit. And then I came back, and he said hi, and I said, oh, hi. And then people were like, oh my god, I love your videos. And this guy said, same. And then I said, thank you, gang, but I like ZJ's videos. And then that guy said, what about mine? Shit. No one cares. I'm kidding. It was great. It was a great moment. But why is the server dying? Just want to fish. I want to get my B series done. How am I going to get my B series done if the 3-second cast takes 10 fucking seconds? I don't know. That's no. It feels like there is people using actively fatal tempo terms in every fucking Crimson Isle lobbies for me right now. It's horrible. Gotta turn on the ping mod. Holy shit. If you give Odin... Don't say good ping. This has nothing to do with ping. My ping? Pretty regular. That's what I'm normally at. Except for the random fucking spikes to 180. Or 250. And yet I know it's not actually my connection. Because I'm streaming on 2 platforms at once. It might be your proxy. I don't think so, dog. Considering we were just having a talk about how Emma was experiencing this, and she's no longer fishing because of it, and Get Seared was experiencing this, and it's still garbage for him, and someone else in the stream earlier was saying the same thing, and that it was horrible. I don't think so. That or Hypixel really needs to get their fucking shit together in terms of proxies and stuff, because this is getting ridiculous. Take me to yours! Fish on a different island? How am I supposed to get the bestiaries on this island, on a different island? I don't have any fishing bestiaries anywhere else except for the Crystal Hollows, and that will take 10 minutes. I need magma pillars and volcanic snails, and those aren't anywhere else. Let me in, Dan. Take me to your lobby. Is this lobby? No! Dan. Ooh. Move your head so your neck isn't broken. Yeah, that looks significantly better than the pure black dye would have. You know, this lobby unironically seems fine. Not horrible. Okay, I lied. It's horrible. No, that's Carmine. No. Okay, I'm actually removing that fucking song from this playlist. I skip it every time, and I've never once enjoyed listening to it. Go away. Come back to this. But, like, I don't know. I don't know if I've ever been this upset with a server. Also, hang on, Dan. Just to show you something else that happened. No fucking clue how this happens, by the way. Nothing in my mouse. I didn't move my fucking mouse. Okay? Sitting here, I'm fishing in this lobby. I think, oh, this lobby must just be bad. Right? So this happened like literally probably about 20 minutes ago. So I swap lobbies, you know, as any self-respecting individual would. What the fuck happened to me? How am I back at spawn, turning and facing the wrong fucking direction? Let me play that one more time. Like, it doesn't make sense how I got fully turned around. Anyway, we're not having it. I'm not having it right now. Hey, this feels pretty normal. No, but even then, the lag back is like a recent thing. Usually when Hypixel lagged before, like, they would just catch whatever you, like, your player, the server side and the client side would match each other, and you wouldn't lag back at some point. You just end up there, but the server would be frozen. The lag back stuff is new as well. Used to happen all the time in, like, the PvP modes. But Skyblock has never had that issue for me where I got teleported back like 10 fucking blocks and started rubber banding. Like, have you noticed that rubber banding wasn't really an issue ever? And now it is? Like, they've changed some shit. Yeah. I mean, that one always existed, where, like, you'd hit the lava, and then you'd just be back in the lava sometimes for no reason. That was a thing on 1.8 as well. But, like, other than, like, some certain circumstances, like, just moving around, like, running around, you'd never get rubber banded. And then sometimes it would just be like, actually, you're going right back to where I put you. I don't want that. I didn't ask for that. Like, the first time that I actually got genuinely rubber banded, like, the old ways that I would on, like, older, shittier servers, happened recently, like, on Hypixel. And I was like, what the fuck? It was such, like, a unique experience. Like, that's crazy, but... Watchdog, sometimes you'll get lava bounce and it will start to act like you're standing on a block midair. Yeah. Coming to the conclusion that it doesn't like me, Oh, I am. Don't worry. I just killed a thunder earlier and was getting pissed off, so then I started ranting. I've been live for 40 minutes, and I've only been able to do 5 minutes worth of fishing so far, so I'm not exactly pleased. It's not a very great experience here over in Too Short to Hitville. Why does the number disappear? What? Okay. That used to not be a thing. How long do we think till Taurus gets released? Dude, I hope soon. I'd rather be level 670 or 572 right now. That would be awesome. 6-7. I think I'd be 572. Could be wrong. I'm going to blast myself. How are you not dead? Maybe it's finally time for gemstones. That's expensive, though. I'm not doing that. Yeah. Unfortunate, too, because I know that Noodle is, in fact, not a child. Wait! Where's my on this one? No! I do have the Magma enchant. It's called Pyroclasm. They changed it. Within, like, days. See? I don't have this one, though. It's a bit expensive. What happened? Hey. So, I didn't ask for you to shove me into the wall 6 fucking times. You're a bitch. Oh my... What?! There's 2 tiki masks on auction total? 330 mil is crazy. Hashtag thank you, Emma. I'm going to get teleported. Or I'm going to get kicked from the server. Because I've pressed a button 4 times now. There we go. I'm going to fucking deal with it. The B-series will be done soon. And I'll get Bobbin time. I have to keep in mind that I still need Bobbin time. I don't want to listen to this. Dude, it's fucking cold. And that might be because I have the AC turned towards me, blowing on me specifically. But it's cold. How close are you to max? Like XP? There. You can see on the left, the bestiary is right here. I think to alpha max, lava pillar is 500. I don't think volcanic snails got changed. Volcanic snails did get changed. No, they didn't. They're still at 1,000, actually. See, I'm not opposed to 5 hours of fishing. That's not... That doesn't bother me. Yo, Richie, thanks for the raid. Lava pillar and volcanic snail right now. I've none. Where in the fuck? Oh, it's right here. As for like how far I am off max XP, I'm at 560.51. A lot of that's, or some of that's museum stuff. Some of it's class average. Scared skeletons, boss collections. And then a couple like talismans that I'm just missing. I don't. I mean, going for it while fishing, I think if I was to focus on the fact that I'm this many things away from finishing this bestiary, that causes an issue. Because I remember when I was doing the witches, I think it took me a substantial amount of time to get my very last witch, and I was just upset because they should not have been that long. So I just stopped paying attention to it. But I also very much appreciate just kind of not fishing in a party for bestiary. I guess like Frozen Blaze fishing, I guess wouldn't be bad. I don't like the idea of Frozen Blaze fishing, but Emma made me do it once. So it's not fun because I mean I'm either a nuisance to other people or like I'd rather just not be annoying while fishing regularly. Frozen Blaze fishing is dumb. You're right. Well, okay, consider this, Hype Nun. In the hour, I've fished for about 10 actual minutes because of the servers refusing to let me play properly. That's not great. Oh my god, wait, where's my shuriken? Buddy? Hey, I don't want you to hit me, actually. You're scary. Okay, fine. Do your stuff. Ow. Bitch. Thunders don't one-shot you when they sit on you anymore. But Ragnarok's hurt, and Jabus doesn't. No, you can tank like 3 sets of his fireballs in a row. It's crazy. What the f- Dan, are you still in that lobby? Nice one. You could have just typed the command at that point. With the amount of characters you typed to type exclamation point W and exclamation point warp, you could have just typed P warp and it would have been less effort. Actually, what do you even do? I don't remember. Oh, I also finished my Worm Bestiary yesterday because apparently yeah, I didn't do it a while ago. Um, finished quote unquote, but I didn't get a Scatha, but Emma did. She didn't split though. No, baseball is boring. Give me banana ball. Dan, don't answer that question, Dan. He doesn't need to know. So, why are the fried chickens not dead? I'm gonna freak out. That's just a thing from what I was doing yesterday when I was doing Wither Skeletons, but that shouldn't prevent me from one-shotting a fried chicken with 65,000 HP. No, but I'm pretty close. I'm missing small things. And by small, I mean very large, but small things. Artifact of Control, Rift Prism, Gratitude Artifact. 2 of those are really expensive. One of those is also really expensive, but I have all the stuff for it, almost. Use you, bitch! What?! So again, the gemstones are not going to help me do 65,000 damage. When I'm doing 600,000. Or 1.5 million, you know? Just not a thing. Gotta believe. You gotta believe me! Yeah, but then I have to give you your stuff back and I want to use it for fishing. Otherwise, I feel bad for asking for having you give it to me. Why does it sound like my house is being taken apart? Also consider this, Emma. Nucleus runs, not XP. Too short to hit, not max XP. Jade dye would be nice, especially since 2 people have sent themselves getting a Jade dye in my Discord server. Ever get burnt out? Of Skyblock? All the time. Emma, I can't lie. It just seems like you're trying to get me to do the nucleus runs. That way you can fish with me. And that way you aren't alone doing the nucleus runs. Hi. Also, I thought someone was destroying my house. It's just the downstairs neighbors nailing something into the wall, I think. My house is, in fact, not gone. But look, look, look. It's working. It's working flawlessly now. Tornado go from... I just don't live in a place where there's tornadoes, I don't think. Set up the jungle temple the way it was when we found 2B in a lobby. Fine, Emma. I have to change everything. 1 second. Stream settings. Hello. You're no longer fishing because Hypixel is stupid and I hate them. I'm already in a party. Fuck you, Dan. Sorry, Dan. That was mean. Don't say a bad word. Shut up. Go away. Reading this all chat? No. Looks like a lot of work. Well, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay. And then I still have this set up. Is this mod of Minecraft? No, this is on a server called Hypixel. It's not modded. I mean, I have mods installed, but they don't change the gameplay. Let me in. Yes, they do. They literally do not. You're playing Minecraft Java Edition. Yes. Well, that's not what I wanted to do. Mole pet. Mob size. I need to figure out where everything is. So, precursor city. Well, this is not the precursor city now, is it? Precursor city. Why does it just lie to me and say that it's here? That is some crazy shit that it's doing right now. Okay. All the overlays and stuff do kind of change the gameplay. Okay, except they don't. That is just wrong. If you are telling me that looking at something that tells me that I have a specific pet on, the thing that is in my tab list is changing the gameplay in any significant way, you are wrong. King Yolkar. Do I just go right? What in the fuck? What? 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 Hello? 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 Where is he? Is he down? Going down. He's not down. Is he up? Is he up? He's not. Hang on. I'm gonna find him. Clearly he's this way. He's not that way. Guys. This lobby is already set up, Meepo. Huh? Oh, but it says he's here. Why? Why does it say he's there? What? That's the Goblin Queen. What the fuck? What is this? What? 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 This is the worst. You can't tell me that dungeon mods don't change the way you play dungeons. The dungeon mods don't change the game. What I mean in that way is when you put the mod on, it's not giving you shit that is actively changing the game. Hope this helps. That's important. There's an important distinction between the two, Mystic. Okay. So this guy, where... No, I don't know where the queen is. I don't know where... Emma, you can't just show me the king and not show me where the queen is. Oh, hey. I found her. And then you said that you just set it up the same way, so... Cool. Do I remember how to get to the city, actually? No, I don't. I know there's one more, but I actually already... Hang on. I'm relearning. This way. This way. Boom. Okay, I found it. Okay. Where's the Mines of Devon? Surely it's through this hole, right? Nope. Ah. You see, there's a giant hole. And then there's another hole. And then the fucking... I hate the coordinates and why they're wrong and I don't understand. No, it's the same jungle cheese. It's just you can get to it from a different spot. Why? Why is it lying to me? Surely Pal is where it says it is, right? I'm gonna use a fucking wishing compass. I'm using a wishing compass. I can't locate anything. I have a feeling he's at the end of this tunnel. I'm not too sure why I have a feeling about that. Okay, cool. Fuck! Fuck! Oh, Surely you worked this time, right? Oh my god, it works! I have no clue. Hope this helps. Learning temple skip is harder than a tier 5 vamp. Well, you're just fucking wrong. Surely I remember all the locations when I start the runs, right? Yeah, Jungle Temple is not that hard. Hi, Dan. Nice one. I don't think you were scammed. I think you actively broke a rule of the chat. Okay, hang on. This person, who the fuck is this? Because someone asked yesterday if I knew this person. Who is this? I don't know people. I'm not very smart. Who is that? Okay. Anyway. Well, one, I don't think that you can fill a nucleus run party. Two, I'm not inviting people to a lobby that I didn't build. So I just said I'm not doing it. And I'm not making a call on that. I think you will. Hope this helps. Oh, my bad. Let the woman have autonomy. We are all worms. I am not. Emma, however, thinks she is a lot more than just a worm. Surely this is how I get the remaining gemstone powder that I need for the singular piece of the tree that I didn't have done last night. A tree that I have since wiped, but, like, surely. I was only missing, like, 70,000 powder for it. What? Just fucking lie to me? Also, I understand that shortening things makes everything easier to type. I think one of the worst, like, words that people shorten, and I don't know why I feel so negatively towards this, is shortening videos to vids. I don't know why vids specifically makes me upset. But it sounds stupid. What will you do if you get an alloy before Jade? Yay. Money. I said shortening words. I did not say making acronyms. And I've made that joke that you just made several times on stream before. That we cannot In fact, abbreviate that word. At all. Not allowed. Do I have other warp keybind set up that I need to turn off? I don't think that one needed to go off because that would my numpad 6, but I could just turn my numpad off, actually. Surely if Taurus Canyon comes out early in the morning, somebody wakes me up. Why do you want Jade die? I don't know. Probably to have it. No actually real reason on why. I just kind of want it, you know? Let me call Vincent Van Gogh real quick. See this? See this where it says you've dropped 0? I want that to say you've dropped 1. That's about it. What would you pay for it? Nothing. I don't want to buy it. But I do have it applied. Right here. That's great. I want to drop it, though. Sky Grinder shenanigans or something. I am now actively playing Hypixel Skyblock through the tiny little preview on OBS. Nine. You can see that on the die leaderboard. Okay. Fucking liar. That is the official die leaderboard for drops. Not very high up on any list. Just fine. Didn't expect to be. But I don't remember when I did my enchanting. I did my enchanting at night, I think, yesterday. That's so sad. Yeah, I know you know. I'm never gonna remember it. This fucking die is gonna take me 8 years to finish. 20%! Is ZJ on the leaderboard? Oh, he is. I hate that he's on the leaderboard. He's 2 behind me! Right, he has Fossil and Flame. I do remember this, yes. I still want the Flame die. I want his Flame die. I will get Fossil. I don't think Fossil's that outlandish, but Flame is crazy. Like, I'm genuinely shocked that he got that. I'm genuinely shocked that any kind of noteworthy person dropped it, like, not metering it. I don't want to say that the rest of the people aren't noteworthy, but, like, ZJ isn't exactly an unknown name. I mean, you don't even have a flame die. Oh. GG. Someone has dropped 26 dies. Yeah. You know what die they don't have? Flame die. Is it 3574? Is that his name? Yeah. Those don't have copper. Yeah, neither do I. I want that. I don't have any of the garden dies. Like, Blaze got dung dye recently, and I'm so sad because I want it. Lurks dropped 2, and I'm so sad because I want those. I want one of them. I know that 2B got dung, or maybe it was copper. One of the two. I just can't. They just won't drop for me. It's so sad. Means I will have to be on a farming arc eventually, but, like, I just don't wanna. Also, yeah, no, so, Dan, it isn't my proxy because it is just the Crimson Isle servers. This lobby's just fine. Like, while I was having issues teleporting in the Crimson Isle lobbies, I have not had an issue teleporting a single time here. This is crazy. Hi, Real Sky. Also, Emma, I think you watch on YouTube. Can you verify if my title got changed? It should just say, please, Jade, die now. Yep. Thank you. And Real Sky, when you clicked on the stream, was it the, like, me sitting in front of the hub and it just said Skyblock? Because if it's still me lava fishing, that's going to be really unfortunate. Yes, it did. Cool. Thank you, gang. Don't want to listen to this. Yep. Should be the modern hub. I do believe I intentionally did it that way. Now, gang, surely the most recent update that added the spray nozzles is the last bit of copper-related items that they finally add to the game. Means I can totally make my copper-related video, right? Right. Charlie. How many runs are you prepping? 20 at a time, probably. But I have this many thingies. But I'm only getting tools for 20 at a time. So I type soupy and it brings me to some random ass website. Love that. Could I fold and run 4-7 for hype, or wait till M7 and get it from there? So again, I think that depends more on how you want to play the game. Hype is a healing item, and even then, I don't know how much of a healing item it is anymore because of the healing update. I don't know. I don't think you need to heal nearly as much, though. You don't take as much damage in dungeons now, right? Maybe you do. Only absorption hearts now, though. But that's what it did before. Yeah, I don't agree fully with the kata changes. Specifically, I appreciated the rebalance. But the moment that they increased the stats for, like, what is it, the last 2 or 3 kata levels as well, we don't need the percentage increase for those. That was out of left field. Kata 50 is already really strong. And then they just buffed it for no reason. We were holding our own already. Really, it just means we all stop arrow stacking in M7. Just don't need to arrow stack anymore because you do so much damage. You already kind of really don't, funnily enough. Like, the first splitting dragons, I think you do. But after that, like, if your burst and your archer are standing in the middle just shooting outward, like all the dragons, I don't actually think that... me and Dolkir, whenever he was playing archer and I was playing burst recently, would just sit sometimes still in the middle. You're trying to prevent M7 one-shotting when you're that high of a level. M7 didn't one-shot except for 2 things. And they reduced the damage from both of those things. They did not need to increase the damage and the percentage buffs that the kata level gave. That was stupid. For example, Diamante doing 3.2 million damage literally every single time it hit anybody. And then they nerfed it. Like, they already made the changes to prevent the one-shots at every single level. The damage increase as a whole and the stat buffs increase as a whole was not necessary. Not a bad change. I'm not going to sit here and be like, boo, boo, stupid. I'm just saying it was unnecessary. Oh no, you should still arrow stack. I'm just saying we don't have to. Just think about it, Real Sky. Snipe. Snipe 4. Snipe 4 damage. Trust. I don't know. I'm not that big of a Dungeons player. I might be Cat of 58, but like I've never. A lot of my Dungeons experience has mostly come from M5, and then I got my Cat levels through. I think I got one of them through M5, and then the rest of them through M7. But like gauging where a good spot should be to start is just not something that I can do. Unfortunately, I do believe most of my game focus right now takes place around Tarantula Slayer, which is weird considering I really don't like Slayers, but I really do enjoy Tier 5 Terra, so. But I very much don't have any other very specific focuses where I'm just like locked in on something the whole time. I kind of just go about and do stuff because one, I like max XP. That's an interest, obviously, but I mean I want to do everything. I don't want to just be locked into things and then never enjoy other parts of the game. So for me, I just probably won't ever be able to answer anything about what is a good spot to start on these things. I don't know why my nose hurts so bad. I feel like it's not because I got punched in the nose. Because my niece didn't actually hit me that hard. I'm going to go look. I'll be right back. Like an under, like my bone is bruised or something like that. Or there's acne. And I just can't see it yet. But I know that anytime there's acne on my nose, it fucking hurts like a bitch. So anyway, it's time to actually do a run. I'm going to have to rerun through all of this to figure out everything. This should be city. I really hate that. That keeps tripping me up. So this should be city. I just licked my microphone. That was gross. I didn't mean to do that. I need to move my microphone away. Okay, there we go. King should be down there. And that's queen. I didn't mean to place that. Jungle temple should be left. Forward? Uh-oh. Hmm. 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 Okay, right there. So literally just straight. Man, that confuses the shit out of me. That I can't just like see it. Okay, that's fine. I should remember that though, now that I actually not out of sight, out of mind anymore. And the Mines of Devon is up, left tunnel, go straight, and then I'm in. And then Bal is here. Okay, so I need Jade. Cool. Oh my goodness. Starting off with 2 million coin profit, and I don't really know how. 2 Pico Nimbuses are not worth 100k. That is incorrect. Yeah, this might be one of the most awkward lobbies that I've done runs in, for sure. Swin, thank you for the raid. How was your stream? Well, no, I don't think that the lobby's bad. It's just like the king. I've never had to go up like that before. I'm going to do what Lurk set up. You might like this, you might hate this. Lurks did this yesterday. So actually, it might not even affect you. He set this up in a way where from the edge of the tunnel, you can either warp now down to the end and then just walk backwards, and you'll be in the hole. And I thought that was really smart. Just speeds up that part a little bit. Nothing, like, really important. Oh my goodness. You got 40k. Yoink. This one. Oh, I should put tools in my inventory, huh? Probably be a good idea. City. Also a really weird city. I'm not gonna lie. Being so far left like that. Call out Bal. Okay. Nope. You go left. Need to remember to also go back to the Goblin Queen because I just did not grab anything. I did, in fact, figure that out. Yes. What in the fuck? Hello? Thank you. Like, no way I'm fucking struggling with the armadillo outside of the wall. That doesn't make sense. Okay. I'll take another Jade Herald. That's fine with me. Where the fucking fuck? Gonna go to Bell, yeah. Thank you, Emma. Hello, de Vanguard La Table Base. Well, I am upset that I wasn't able to fucking fish. But other than that, I'm fine. No, wrong place. Mm-hmm. One for all is not good for anything. No. If anyone tells you otherwise, they're wrong. No. I can only assume that Bal is about to be ready. Okay. Hello. Amethyst. Not kind of. Just is. Oh my god, another one. That's cool. Sorry, actually, it is useful if you're nitros, because he's the only person that I know that willingly says to use that on a Halberd of the Shredded. An item which he's never actually completely owned on himself and buys literally every time he does the fucking Zombie Slayer or makes a video on Zombie Slayer. Hey, Bal is here. The guy killing him. You think dice is a good money-making method? No. No, it hatched. No, they all hatched. Fuck, I should have salvaged. Get out. I'm salvaging. I think I've had the same Jasper crystal since I got my first one. I don't. What I'm saying, though, is that my Jasper crystal is 4 years old. I've never used it. Kubal. What in the fuck, gemstones? Oh, she is here. Did you not get it? No. Oh, man. Love how that just didn't do what I wanted. No. Don't do that. Oh my god. Dude, okay, why couldn't my runs have been like this when I did them for fucking Jade Dye when I was going for Jade Dye for a video? Instead, I just got negative profit for more than 80% of the runs. Where was this? I am so up right now. What is this? That's what I want. Yes. I've made 8 mil. Hello, Snake. At bell right now. Okay. Apparently I took too long. I don't see any yogs. That's a problem. What else do I need? Amethyst Jade. Never landed there before. No! Oh, negative profit, not very cool. Now give me an alloy this next run. God damn, I gotta remember to go left. Fucking Precursor City tunnels might be one of the more confusing things for me. For sure. Nose, thank you for the raid. Hopefully not looking at your monitor went well. You know when the cata changes are coming. They already did, didn't they? At least I thought so. What am I doing? Nothing again. But I do want to salvage that. Able to warp into the lobby. It is not mine. Didn't make these. Therefore, I will not. I don't know how many people you want at risk of damaging everything, Emma, so. Not to say that people aren't trustworthy, but some people aren't. Yeah. Not destroying every route that we have set up so far. People break shit. because they think that their stuff is slightly set up better. Okay, well that just fucked their stuff up. W. The fuck did I just hear? Somebody's starving. Learn how to make your stuff better. She's stalking me, holy shit. No. What's the texture pack? It's my own. On Modrinth, it's called Shorts, or you can get it, or find the link directly in my Discord to the Modrinth page. Make sure you know I didn't actually make the textures. There's some that I changed, but other than that, they're just a updated version of Zyphilopagus's pack. No. And yes, I do know that the zombie horse texture is completely and utterly fucked, and I do not care. I think I'm just going to leave that one. Actually, all horse textures are just gonna stay fucked. They should add PB timers to Nucleus runs. Yeah, really? Damn. Fair enough. Timer. That, yeah, PB run. Genius levels over here. Highest profit. Yeah. So why would that matter? Shit. Okay, hang on. How did I reopen that? What? Hello? Are you fucking kidding me? Like, I give you the egg. I click on you multiple times. You just go, no. Stinky guy. Stinky guy. Stinky guy. Emma, you're getting tools now, right? Wish you good luck. Thank you. Cool. Got this board. We're diagramming now. Have you watched any of my other streams? In fact, have you... You do know that's what I mostly make content on, right? Since January, I've been streaming me doing die grinds, though. Nice one. Genius. I'm not who he thinks I am. I was here June 2025. I just checked my logs. Yep. You're right. Guy just hates me, I guess. Well, I'm still up from today's nucleus runs by 4.5 million coins. Not that you can see that. There you go. Holy shit, that thing was gone. For real. I do, of course, have meter on die, yes. Where am I looking at? Not very. Enough for it to be basically still empty, you know? Do I know the pet rules of Blaze Slayer? God, no. I barely know the pet rules for dungeons. Make shit up as I go. Last time that I knew any Blaze Slayer tech was when I was going for Blaze Slayer 9, and there was still a semi one-shot left in the game. Also around when Double Demons was still around. I've done Jade grind twice. I've done 360 runs total before for at least going for the die specifically, but throughout like this 3x I've done I think 50 runs-ish. Yeah, it's fine. I don't actually care. No, I've gone for 3 exercise before. So what I'm grinding right now doesn't actually relate at all to the die grind series that I usually do, MK, if that's what you mean. If that's not what you mean, no, it's not the first 3x that I've ever done. I think the first 3x that I actually genuinely participated in was an Aquamarine. I didn't get Aquamarine. I also tried to go for Carmine. Didn't get Carmine. Did get Cyclamen off of 3x, though. I did get that. That was good. Tried to get Fossil and tried to get Bone. Didn't get either. Tried to get Fossil twice, actually. Didn't get it either time, but... So we are just not going to ever abbreviate that again, and instead we're just going to say the whole thing. Oh. Did Emma's Wi-Fi die? I can't believe that we're at such a low point that we're arguing over a die chance. In a matter of 1,000. Yeah, that doesn't work. I know. Wow. La la. Hey. I was part of the 10%. If you want to make money, Oliver. But if you want to go for the die, it's 2 Onyx, 1 Citrine. So he's bugged. Bal is bugged. This guy's just being a bitch. To get out of the Bal area. Doing 300 nucleus runs for Jade, that wasn't fun to see. I think I'm on 400 for Jade die now, so. I'm making my way downtown. Are you getting the full page of specials? No, Dan. Specials only. Dan. Specials only. Not that hard, my guy. Just break the trees. Because you suck. Just do better. Maybe because I started 12 minutes. No shit! It takes like 12 minutes to get special. Maybe 10. You're just cutting it too fucking close. Why is my inventory all Pico Nemesis? Yes. How long you take per run? Depends. Lock in on like a mangrove route or something. Or even like stride server fishing. Do it like a duo. You know the math to find jungle G spot? I do not. See, I'm not that intelligent. That's a really good question. It probably says it somewhere. Uh-oh. Never had that happen to me before. I think you have to do Strider Surfer with another person, though. Could be wrong. How many Pico Nimbuses do I still own? Fuck. Wait, I want to salvage these two. Were they saying without Magic Find? Oh. That makes sense. Purple. Jade Dye's not affected by Magic Find. So, it is 1 in 166.7. Adjusted by however many times you roll for items. So, depending on how many treasure rolls you have per run, so if you were maxed, like, Mole and max Diamond Essence Shop or whatever it is, those give you, like, extra treasure rolls or whatever, and I think there's also an attribute shard and stuff like that. Each one of those is a roll for 1 in 166k, so then it technically goes lower, but not great overall. I think technically you can roll multiple dies in one run. Just not going to happen, though. The same thing with Frostbitten die. Except Frostbitten die chance isn't affected by its RNG meter. This one, however, is. I do not know if having Jasper and Ruby Crystal changes the nucleus loop pool. It does. Should. I guess I can't exactly say it does, but it's the same reason that you go for the crystals when doing Vanguards before you, like, try to lock in on actually doing the skeleton keys. You little guy, you. You little guy, you. Come here. Just a little mouse. What the fuck is happening? Why am I in this block all of a sudden every time? Did you get lucky? I haven't gotten lucky with any of my Vanguards. I've said this before, but fishing and corpses are my least RNG... my least lucky spaces of the game. Flares are probably my most lucky space of the game, and I hate them. They're horrible, garbage, and they're stupid, except for Spider Slayer. I love that Slayer. It's my favorite, aside from Vampire. But yeah, I've never had to meter anything in Slayers. I've gotten several of the main Slayer drops from the Slayers. And it's just been great all around. Fishing, I have one rare drop that actually, like, mattered. That would be the radioactive vial that I didn't get until I went for Carmine dye for the second time, like, a couple weeks ago. Never dropped a Tiki Mask. Still sad about that. Didn't get a Crown Jewel. Didn't even get my own flying fish. Just not dropping anything. Corpses? Fuck all. I've gotten 2 keys back total. And I have, I think, 145 corpses or vanguards alone. I don't have the Caged Wisp. I don't think I ever dropped a Scuttler, or not a Scuttler, an Armadillo Shell. And I don't have a Shattered Locket, and I'm just sad. I just want... There's 2 items in that I need for Museum, and I can't get them. Really sad. And I refuse to meter a locket. I am like 100% certain I said 145. Still working on it. That number's only going to keep going up. The Caged Wisp, though, that one's pissing me off a little bit because I feel like I should have that. But I could get a locket. I could get one. Good. But consider this. Frostbitten die. Frostbitten die. Oh, why'd you have to ruin the mood, Leah? I have so much profit right now. I'm so rich. You sure that I had richest player on the server. Don't check leaderboards. Wait, quick. What is my current standing for non-cosmetic net worth with Emma's stuff on me? I'm pretty sure I still have her stuff on me. Difference between divine and special worth? It's not worth. You're doing it for the Heart of the Mountain XP. Bot not here. I can see that. Checking my Discord server bot commands. $72? Her Magma Lord pieces are 800 mil or 700 mil each? Holy shit! And I have her Tiki Mask. I said Mill. I'm pretty sure I meant Bill. Actually, I don't even know if I said Mill or Bill. If I don't have her items, like if I was to take the Hermit Crab away. No, I know what the start price is for Magma Lord. I want it. Don't worry. I just forget how much it is sometimes. Okay. Probably not. Dan, Google it. That, Dan, just go for Divine. They are the exact same. Now, but Dan, consider this. Consider this. You'll need more whispers. And thus, you should get the 2,500 more whispers per. And actually, never mind. You probably have the. They swapped the whispers, though. I don't fucking know. Think I paid attention? Anything on the alpha? Crazy that you believe that. I logged on once. Vanguard, you are just not tracking what the conversation is about. I'm just going to be completely honest with you. I don't think you understand what we're talking about. Overflow whispers just became desert overlay whispers just became desert overlafwa. 5 million forest whispers and 52.5 million desert. What? Okay, but overflow whispers is not 5. That's way. 25 million forest whispers for XP on main. Okay, but why are they taking away the whispers? I feel like I guess I understand why, but is 5 million enough to like do any sort of combination of just the things that take whispers and have those all be maxed at the same time? Or are they just fucking us over in that regard? Hi, Dan. That's not what I asked. I appreciate what you're saying, not what I asked. What I want to know. For any combination of those 5, is the 5 million going to be enough? Also, I'm absolutely certain that there's going to be more than 5 and that you're saying the wrong number, but that's okay. I know that your point is that there's less than 200. Anyway. I think I just got suddenly really upset. Hang on. Any amount of whispers over 12.5 million is converted. We just said 2 different numbers. But okay. converted to desert whispers, and the max tree on alpha you need is 5 million forest whispers. Okay. So it takes 5 million whispers to do any sort of combination with that and have them all be maxed at the same time. I get it. 12.5 million was never mentioned. I'm glad that we got that on a... I'm glad we said that. Also, I just want to say I got a recall potion and I could have gotten 32 flawed Jasper gemstones. Or a Jade Emerald. 2 Jade Emeralds. Actually, 5 Jade Emeralds. This is the amount of forest whispers you need on main right now to have the max XP instantly when alpha is released. But how many do I need to max a tree? 52.5. Desert. And 5 million forest whispers. Right? Okay. But it felt like we were saying 5 different things at once. The initial question that I had, you only finally answered when you said any amount of whispers over 12.5 million is converted to desert whispers, by the way. No, 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 no. I could prep 30 runs at a time. I didn't realize I had 5. I'm dying. Please. Please do all 4 in a row. Oh my god! It's all over my screen. Holy shit. So, guys, I need to show you something. Lunar, I think most mods do it based off of where the NPC is in the Mines of Devon. That way they can figure out where the Mines of Devon is for, like, the chests and, like, the proper locations and everything. I was doing nucleus runs yesterday for a little bit. Not too long. And at some point, Lunar lets you know that you need to stand next to the NPC, so that way it can, like, properly work. And I sent Dolkir this image. Now, you might be asking, too short to hit, where are you? This is just you staring at the NPC. But if you look really closely, right about there, you can see my face inside of the Keeper of Diamond. And it's still telling me that I need to go near one of the NPCs in the Mines of Devon to enable the feature to work. Just figured I'd let you know that. I don't think I could be closer. And I sent Dolkio the caption, how much closer can I possibly be? Also, speaking of which, email time. Nothing. Has it been a week? It might have been a week at this point. What's going on? I'm doing nucleus runs, probably. Well, I'm prepping nucleus runs, probably. Dude, free Jasper gemstone? I still have no fucking clue what sack is going hard sometimes. And then just dying at other times. Because it isn't one of the actual, like, top ones. What do we think the mayor's will be? Diana? I don't know. Oh, it's Hypixel Skyblock. Pretty hard for any person to, like, just walk into it and understand what's going on. Why? There's a thing with Odin right now. The downtime command? He says it's not, Dan. No. No. Trying not to lose this lobby. Where the fuck did that just go? I also don't have private commands on one. Zoni did it to my party if you put a lot of certain characters in the... Hmm. I said no. Good thing I have like 90% of the things turned off, isn't it? Probably turn it off, Dan, then. That also means I'm turning off messages from people, I think. Actively tell them not to do it, and then they do it anyway. It's just kind of great, isn't it? I say I don't have a means to get in the lobby. They go, can I do it? No. I don't want to lose the lobby. Okay, I'm gonna do it anyway. Fucking genius. Back to Odin Discord, and there's a thing for add character limit to boob. Yeah. We had to talk with Dulkir to add pasting character limits to Lunar. Because if you... Anytime Skyhanny sent like one of the skill level up messages, and you like... I'm pretty sure it's still a thing now. If you paste it, there's too many dashes. You know, like the actual block pieces. You just get kicked from Hypixel immediately. And me, Lurks, and Emma were all like, "No, this is a thing," and he's like, "It's not though." And then he did it himself, didn't get kicked, and I said, "Hang on, I'm going to send you a message, Dolkir. I want you to copy and paste it and try to DM it to me, or send it to like the guild chat or something." Did it? Disconnected immediately. It's like that's what we fucking said, man. It was funny. Skyhanny's version of the message shows up as one giant piece, though, instead of like several different individual messages, which is interesting. I'm sure it's to limit, like, usage, but it is slightly inconvenient. Why is the red dot on your map? King Yolkar. Not actually King Yolkar, but it is King Yolkar. Just not where he is in this lobby, though. I'm pretty sure every single structure in this lobby is wrong on the map. Except for, I guess, Mines of Devon. Should I start with SB? What do you mean start with? Or do you mean just start the game? Should you start Skyblock? Is that what you mean? I always get lost when I try to play. Yeah, that is how an MMO works. MMORPG at the beginning is never, like, the most clear. They're working on it, though. They're actually, like, providing more tutorial-esque ideas into the game, which is good. God, I love this song. I'm vibing. Me more tools. What is it? Oh. Ooh. That was another it's all over the screen moment. Look at that. It was hot. Also, how the fuck have I found the Emerald Hammer 10 times, but the other ones I didn't? That doesn't make any sense. What are your thoughts on the farming changes? Doesn't affect me. Not really. I never had any of the things that go from it. I need to pay attention. They change recipes and do not refund the value. They've always done that. That is nothing new. That much isn't all that much of a problem. Do you have gemstone leveled enough to make a gemstone gauntlet? Yes. If you gave them to me, sure, but you'd have to warp to this lobby because I'm not leaving it. I'm gonna need your username. Let me know whenever you're ready to warp. Oh yeah. Dude, that was almost an all over the room moment. That would've been great. Warp me. My shoulders. Happy. Okay. Hello, Lurks. I don't... Oh, do you want me to apply the Jaded Reforge too? I can do that. Yes, no, maybe so. Any second now. Okay, we'll type it. Do you want... Wait, you can't apply Jaded to that. Give you the Jaded roll because you're doing it? So, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Jaded is an armor reforge. Trying to get you back into Fortnite competitive. Real. Have fun. Blunk, I couldn't fish. I streamed fishing for an hour, and I did 15 minutes worth of fishing. Because the Crimson Isle server proxies, or whatever the fuck they are so egregiously bad for me that a 3-second cast took 10 seconds. So I couldn't do anything. So instead, I decided that I would spend... No, not just for me, for several people. Emma stopped fishing earlier today and went to Nucleus runs because of the same problem, and at least 2 other people in chat were experiencing the exact same issue that I was. But I'm assuming it's sort of region-based because Dan DePatrick was not experiencing that problem in his lobby. So I started saying, maybe I should just do the Nucleus runs. I have 138 things to be able to use. The only thing I'm missing is tools, like always. And so Emma said, here's the lobby that I just set up. You can do them with me. And then her internet died. A little while ago. So, to answer your question, no, I'm not even close to being done fishing. I just can't fish. Oh, and someone during these Nucleus runs tried to get me kicked from this lobby. Because one of the Odin party commands and message commands, and also, I just want to point out, they DM'd it to me. Private commands are off. So even if this was on, that's off. Google AI is saying DirectX 12 would be better for my CPU. I don't know how true this is. Have you tried testing it? That might help. Just don't get into Fortnite competitive. Just get into Fortnite Festival competitive. Got a music rune? I've gotten 2 of those. I've gotten 3 of those. Actually... What the fuck are these? Okay. Where the fuck is the music rune? Did I sell them all? I might have sold them all. Only if that was a thing. They do have a PvP mode in there. So I don't think so. Bottom row. No, but there's none in here. Oh, there is. 3! Holy shit, that's 300 mil? No. Because that's not the sack. Genius, Sky Henny. Genius. You know Doring's IGN? Yeah, it's Doring's, but without 2 O's. At least I think. Yeah. He just has APIs off. Yo, Dan, are you still mostly AFK right now? I've been neglecting a very important part of my profile that I still need to get done, and I'm realizing that I need to do it right now. For the next 22 minutes. Cool. Come here. Like 14. Day 15, actually. That's just not the right... Thank you, Dan. So, we meet again. Maybe, maybe, in fact, I will stay in the party with you for a moment. Hmm. Does it just not work with the Keeper of Diamond or something? It... I don't know how much closer I could get, Lunar. It's not... Lunar isn't bad. It's just being stupid. Why is there a whole ass beacon line? That's excessive. I could be better. Oh, please. Wait, hang on. This could be an all over my entire universe moment. It's not. Oh, wait, it was. Kind of. Not really. It was over the course of 2 separate sets of tools, but like, that was peak. Diamond Axe, Golden Hammer, Lapis Sword, Emerald Hammer in a row, except just the Diamond Axe was the previous set of tools. I did. I did, in fact, read that message, Dan. It's a very good message. JSON files. Actually, it's a clay file, isn't it? No, you fucking didn't. Why is Sky Hanny lying? Oh, I thought it was a clay file now. 1 second. I don't believe you. Oh my god, it is just a JSON file now. It's not a clay anymore. Holy shit. Oh wait, was it just called Dungeons-Clay or something like that before? Hang on. I have the older configs still. Minecraft. Bin? No. I don't know. They're all JSONs though. Yeah. Dungeons-waypoint-clay.json probably. Please. No. Who is Jason and why are there so many? That's Jason. Anti-snack wrap propagandist, J. Hyphenson. Goodbye, Dan. I think once I'm done with these nucleus runs, I'm ending stream, by the way. I'm gonna go see if I can attempt to fish again afterward. Probably can't. Probably will die. But it will be 31 runs, I believe. Will mean that I have done 52 today. Not many, but I mean, not horrible. Yeah, it did lie to me. Okay, cool. Love that. Hashtag slay. Just have the nucleus run stuff. Ooh. Chris. I really want that back from NEU. It was very nice. And I don't think they ever added it to this. Just nice knowing how many of the things that I had for like runs. Maybe I'll pester Nopo about it. Be like, Nopo. Nopo, do this. Nopo, make it now, Nopo. Chat, give me 1 second. Okay, I am back. Yeah, after these runs are done, then I'm probably done for the day. I'm going to see if I can fish, and if I can't, then I can't. Just not the button I meant to press. I do still have her stuff. I do need to remember to give that back to her. Not that I won't remember to give it back to her to begin with, though, because that's a pretty hard thing to forget. A pretty expensive set of armor. Hi, Luna. I mean, they're fine. I haven't lost very much money so far. On today's, at least. I'm pretty sure the ones that I did yesterday I lost exclusively on, but okay. I've also been trying to hold the lobby in case Emma's internet came back and she got out of bed or something, but like she hasn't. I don't know what she's actually doing. I'm sure she's probably not in bed right now. Probably another shit, but Hello, Belle. Hello, Belle. Hello, Belle. Hello, Belle. Bye, Belle. I'm in the wrong armor. Alloy right here. Rust. Or die. I'd take die, actually. Okay, or neither. That's fine. No, I didn't want anything game. It's okay. I need to put the tools in my inventory. Also nothing. The armor set wardrobe, do/wardrobe. About it. I didn't really consider the fact that they would have changed the fucking wardrobe menu to the loadouts button. Don't know why. I mean, like, it makes sense why they did it, but I just don't know why I didn't consider that. Go, go, go. You get on an armadillo. And then you go directly under. There's a specific spot that you like line yourself up with. You use the armadillo to lodge yourself under a block and against the wall at that spot, and then rod rule swap off to a non-rideable pet, and Watchdog will force you through the wall as long as you are holding, like, trying to walk forward through it. And then you rod rule back to the armadillo pet, and you get on it as soon as you spawn it, because otherwise since your head is in the wall, you can't actually, like, get on it otherwise, because you can't interact with it. So it has to be when it's basically in your face in that moment, and then you just repeat the previous step. So we go to the spot. This is a 1-block hole. This is the block. Get on your armadillo. Go under. Shove yourself against the wall. Swap to a non-armadillo. Get back on the armadillo as fast as possible. Hold space to go forward. Swap off of armadillo. Armadillo really doesn't like to move unless you're jumping once it's first spawned. Otherwise, you're just going to sit there for a minute. But you do want to hold space to, like, actually move it forward. For some reason, jumping prevents it from being sticky. I don't know why it's sticky to begin with, but yeah. I don't know the math for how to get there, but someone said it was in Mining Colt, so it's there. Oh my god, there's people about to be fighting in all chat. Oh my god. Have you heard about the Diaz election coming up? No. Okay. You and probably 1,000 other people. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just not going to listen to you on that one. No, but I'm saying by the time I get the die, 1,000 other people will have gotten it, though. Okay, though. I got a bell pet. I just don't know which one. Please be legendary. I have no clue for at least die progress, but I know I'm over 800 total on the profile. They're trying to get Diaz next election if they have the long-term plan instead of Scorpius special perk. Yeah, but for who? Like, how does that make any sense? I just didn't do the fucking run. Genius. So, Scorpius can't be a minister. So that's stupid. The special mayors cannot be ministers. It's not gonna do anything. Trying to bug the game to get Nancy. That's not how that works. You can't bug the game by... Like, the third place minister, or the third place that guy is just gonna be the minister. Scorpius cannot be a minister. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say that one of the YouTubers will be making a short about them wanting to be something that just won't work. Dan, you should message me exactly what you said. Or what you think they would say. and I'll make a YouTube video about it. Wait, yes. I'm not gonna do that, but it would be funny, wouldn't it? No fun. No. Instead, I grind dies and then I do stupid calculations for stuff that people don't really care about. You know. Not that I've actually posted one of those 2 videos that I have that idea for, but you know. Got a second recall potion? Annoying. Just read about it in a subreddit. Yeah, that's not happening. Dan, they've tried to do it on several special mares. It's just that admins made it very clear off rip that ministers could not be special mares. And that it just wasn't going to happen. Oh, I'm on Bazaar. That would be why. Two people. Corpius is the worst mayor in the game. It would surprise me if he loses. I'm assuming that's supposed to say it wouldn't surprise me if he loses. But I'm also going to be completely honest with you. He's not losing. He is the most likely to lose out of all the specials. We say as if we didn't actively skip a derpy once. We did skip derpy. The only thing that derpy is useful for is the dungeon players now. At this point. Yeah, no, we've skipped a derpy. I'm pretty sure he's the only special mayor that's been skipped. I could be wrong, but now I don't remember if he got skipped. No. Am I crazy? I thought we did, didn't we? One of the special mayors did get skipped, I'm pretty sure. But I don't think it was our 1 million coin boy. Did we skip a Jerry? That would be fucking crazy. Yeah, that's not correct. I don't think. Giving best mayor in the game would be insane. Right? And yet... No, that's not how that works. Unless you mean, like, makes us have to wait however long for Scorpius. Like, he can't... Yeah, no. Special mayors can't be minister. So unless you're meaning that if Diaz was elected as the mayor and we didn't vote in Scorpius, we just wouldn't have Scorpius until his next predetermined rotation. So it would cycle through Derpy, Jerry, and then back to Scorpius. Probably should hit the boss. My doorbell told me that someone was standing on my porch making a hand gesture. I'm scared. 1 second. Actually, that was them ringing our doorbell, and I just didn't pay any attention, so. That was 3 hours ago, so oopsies. Mm-mm. Don't know why they rang the doorbell, but you know what? Okay. Not like I was being loud. Not over their music. Scorpius profit the rich? Always. But that's also the people that are fully willing to go in and have a bunch of money to spend and then flip for later and sit on something until the price goes back up. So the people that are like making money off of that, they are also being smart enough to know when to sell. Otherwise, it's just another auction. No. Almost. Ooh, it's 3. Actually, chat, I might just be done. I want to eating. I want to eating some food. Might make like a quesadilla. I went to the store yesterday and there was a fuck ton of sales for like sour cream and cheese and not any for tortillas, which was depressing, but you know, make do. And I want a tortilla. I want a quesadilla. I want 2 tortillas on top of each other with some cheese in between that have been on a pan for at least 5 minutes, dipped in some sour cream. Mmm. Quesadilla. Quesadilla. Want to know what level I'm going to be on main now that I've completed a couple more bestiaries? Ooh, I might also finish my Scared Skeleton bestiaries today, because I said that I was going to do that a little while ago. I finished the collection for M2 finally. Scared Skeletons are the last dungeon bestiary that I have. And I don't have very many of them left. Very, very few. 48, exactly. No. Might do those later. But I think for now I'm done. I'm gonna go, like, be a human being for a little bit, unfortunately. So. Bye, or something. Who's live, actually? DJ. We'll raid DJ. All right, bye-bye, gang. I'll see you Monday, Sunday, tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow. We have a die tomorrow.